guys, welcome back. Mike here down in the RC corner. As you can see, got a big box here. Big RC 110 scale. We got a two-wheel drive short course truck. This is the WLTOYS L9 or pardon me. It's a WLTOYS L323. He said it's a 110 scale short course truck. Looks pretty cool. We'll just take a quick look at the box here. Transmitter, it's ready to run. Motor, of course, battery, LiPo inside. Body, get the cool WLTOYS radio in this box. Cool stuff. Let me put it down here and let's see what some of the box art says. Not quite sure what's going on here, guys. Telecontrol Racing, 110 scale electric car, ready to run. The little man need a dedicated car. Whatever that means, it is fast and the furious collision. Guys, I don't know what that all means. It's kind of fun. Box is pretty cool though. I like the box art. I'm going to say right here, this came from Gearbest. Thank you for Gearbest for sending this in for review. And this thing was so well packaged and shipped. It had extra cardboard, an extra paper layer, and 2 wraps of plastic wrap. It took me like more than 5 minutes just to get the packaging off. And inside is a big durable box. So guys, I'm going to open up this box and show you what's all inside, so sit tight and we'll be right back. So here it is, guys. It's out of the box. I've already removed the body clips on it so we can look at it quickly without struggling with it at all. I'm just going to go over some of the small stuff that came with it. First thing I'll get out of the way is the charger. It charges off the balance plug 2-cell LiPo Li-on charger here. It's going to be a slow charge. This says 800 milliamp hours, so I think that's the maximum it's going to charge at. So it's going to take a few hours for that battery to charge up. But I will say I'd rather have this than have some nickel metal hydride thing come in. I know some people are going to gripe the charger might not be so great, but hey man, they shipped a LiPo. Take note, European style 220 volts, so if you're in North America, you're going to have to ask Gearbest in the notes for a 110 adapter. I got tons of them, so it's no matter to me. Let's put this stuff aside as I go. Got a cross wrench here. That's perfect for wrenching off the nuts to get the wheels off. And you got some parts here. It looks like we got some cross, like a little brace here. We got some stuff for the shock to dampen up the shocks a bit, to give them more tension, stuff like that. Basic parts, but it's always good to get some extra parts along. Take a quick peek at the manual. So you got a full-size manual here. It's all English, which is good to see. It says the truck goes 45 kilometers an hour, so we'll have to put the test on it. Take you 4 hours to charge the battery, 2500 milliamp hour battery. Pretty cool. Looks like it's all here. Got a brushed motor, 2.4 gigahertz radio, and just some basic how to run it. And then you got the breakdown of all the parts and the part numbers. Pretty cool. So it's going to show you how to fix it if you got problems and you need parts. So pretty cool. So I'll give the manual a thumbs up. Not color, but it's all English, clear, legible, and exactly what you need. So I give this a pretty good thumbs up. If you ever had WLTOYS before, you've seen this radio, and that probably means that you can use this radio with everything. So if you got a different model and you have batteries in it, it will connect because these bind on when you turn on the truck and the radio. So always cool. This is a great radio, foam wheel. It's kind of like that Spectrum DX3 size type model. I really like it. I have a ton of these and I've had great success. Power buttons down here, 4 AA's go on the bottom. Just slide this off. Always cool. Thumbs up for the radio. It's one of the best stock radios you'll ever get. Now this brings us down to the truck itself, the main event, the reason why we're all here. I think the body looks pretty good. Yeah, little kind of goofy things. I think they want to do a little bit of the Monster Energy theme to it. Some red and green and white. But I like the slashes. I like the overall appearance on the top. Just clean energy source. That's okay. There isn't too many goofy wordings on it, but I think it looks good. It's white underneath. I've already taken the spray film off, and it's quite flexible, but I think it'll hold up just fine. But if this measures up to be a true 110 scale truck, you should be able to find alternate body for this aftermarket. We'll have to see. So here it is, guys. This is what we're looking at. Just off the top, a few things I noticed. It's a receiver servo combo, speed controller, 5-wire servo. Not terribly excited about that, though. That is a full servo for 110 scale in it. So if you ever got rid of all this, you could put your own ESC in a normal 3-wire servo with a receiver if you wanted to go that route. Dean's connector. Here's the LiPo. Now this is a very common, when I look at this, I'm very happy. I'm reminded of my racing days. I raced the low C22 SCT, and I've raced the HPI Blitz, and this is very similar to what they all look like inside. It's got this narrowing feature here, the servo sits here, you got everything. This is a 2-wheel drive, of course. The bumpers are flexible enough. The front is a lot more flexible. It's got a bit of a brace there. Cool stuff. Shocks, they feel oil filled to me. I'm not sure how oil filled they are. They're not adjustable. But being what this is, you could always replace the shocks on this quite easily. They look pretty standard, so you could upgrade the shocks quite cheaply. Probably an easier thing to replace on an RC to get better performance. I'll talk about the tires. Tires seem hard, very hard. Seem good for road surface. Off-road, it might be a little too hard, so you might, especially 2-wheel drive, you will get fishtailing because all the power is in the back, so you might get some fishtailing, but we'll have to see. But that'll be on dirt and loose gravel. But I really like what I see. I like seeing this. Now this transmission in its spot here is a lot different than I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing it kind of hanging out the back more. I know that things are tending to move forward now, especially in the racing scene, mid-motor setup. I wouldn't necessarily call this a mid-motor setup yet. Anyways, looking here inside, so the linkages are adjustable, which is cool. That's always good. The A-arms look good. Let's see. You got side bumpers here, so that'll give strength on an impact, of course. One of the things I want to talk about lastly is the LiPo itself, the battery compartment. So you got like aluminum caps on the top. One thing I like seeing here is the suspension, or the hinge pin holder here is aluminum, and over here it's aluminum. It's green anodized. Another cool thing is hex screws throughout, and that's good because that means those screws won't strip so easy if you're working with them. It's good to see hex screws on a 110 scale. You know, there's a little extra went into this. Dean's connector, 2500 volt milliamp hour, 7.4 volt LiPo. Now I've noticed you pinch these two together and then you can pop the tray out. So I've noticed you got to kind of put your finger in here and push down on the battery to get the tray to kind of open up. Pretty cool. One thing I will say about this battery compartment, though, that is not a full-size normal lipo for 110 scale RCs. So you could probably fit a shorty in there. This is more of a, tends to be more of a 116 type scale, 112 scale size battery. I mean, it'll work, and it'll probably run a long time. I'm not sure you're not buying this to race, but it'd be nice to fit a normal hard case pack in here, but you'd have to probably go the shorty route, and you might have to widen. It might fit in. It's hard to say. But I definitely have tons of batteries like this, so I have plenty of battery options. Again, let's just look at this. It's 7.4 volt, 25 milliamp hour LiPo. So, in the dimensions on it, no, it does not give the dimensions of the battery. So, anyways, guys, that's just a brief overview of this truck. On-off switch here. I'm excited. I think it's pretty good built. Definitely the chassis tub here is very stiff and solid, and a lot of the other plastics seem quite flexible, so I think this will hold up quite well to some good moderate abuse. I'm looking forward to riding it. I think I'm not sure at this point if I'm going to divide this video up into 2 parts, so if it is, it'll be next, the running part. If not, we'll catch you on the next video, guys. So be as it may, this is the end of the unboxing and the overview part. All right, thanks.